All right, welcome back to the channel. Gervonta Davis got a fight coming up and gives a very, very good interview to Lil Yachty on his podcast and covers the topic of retirement and an agreement to retire that he has with Al Heyman, as well as Turki Alasheik and what Turki Alasheik got to do to get Gervonta Davis to fight for him. Very straightforward stuff. Let's talk about that in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we get some information. Interesting information from Gervonta Davis, who's doing a press tour ahead of his fight that takes place on March 1st against Lamont Peterson in New York City, Brooklyn at the Barclays Center. Interesting gems about Turki Alasheik and what it would take for him to fight for Turki Alasheik, what the problem is with Turki Alasheik. Also, something he was never asked to do, which should tell you that he's never been the target of these guys. Before I get into the details, also, let's not forget the retirement of Gervonta Davis, which is very, very insightful. But before I get into the details, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and thank you to everybody that supports the channel in the super thanks. Please do so. It's important for the channel. Thank you in advance. Okay, so Turki Alasheik is a guy that wants to take over boxing all over the world. Gervonta Davis is one of the biggest names in boxing, is the biggest name in American boxing, and is the most rapidly growing star in boxing for sure, considering that Canelo Alvarez's career has plateaued. Now, don't get me wrong, he's at a very high level. That plateau is at a very high level, but still, it's fallen off a little bit because he's not giving people for years fights that he could definitely make. Gervonta has not been inflicted with that problem as of yet, despite the many balkings of Devin Haney fans. That said, Gervonta Davis was supposedly courted by Turki Alasheik. Gervonta Davis said that he wanted, 2 Ferraris in order to fight for Turki Alasheik, right? So Yachty asked him about that, and Gervonta Davis explained. The very interesting thing about the explanation is that it should make sense to anybody that's ever dealt with somebody in a business dealing. Gervonta Davis said, look, first of all, everybody that's going over there to fight in Saudi Arabia is going over there because they're getting paid a bunch of money to do it. So what I'm saying is, hey man, if you want me to go over there to fight for you, you're going to have to pay me extra, right? And then he said, look, the guy approached me wrong from the beginning because he said that Turki Alasheik said, I want Gervonta to fight my guy, Devin Haney. So Gervonta said, hold on, man, you want me to fight your guy, Gervonta Davis, in Saudi Arabia, your home country? Oh, I'm going to have to knock this guy out to win, so you need to pay me extra. That makes perfect sense. Perfect sense. Now, he was also asked by Lil Yachty about the Undisputed game and why Gervonta Davis, wasn't in the Undisputed game. And what was the answer? The answer was they never asked him. They never called him, never reached out. He said, hey man, I never asked me to be a part of it. Now, isn't that odd that the Undisputed game, that people are saying they really, want boxing fans to be able to play a video game again and buy this game, and that they would not even ask Gervonta Davis if he wanted to be in the game? I wonder if that game is kind of a way to market Turki Alasheik fighters, to market DAZN fighters. So they're going to use that to instill in the mind of the people that are in that game that those are the best fighters. So, hey man, Gervonta's not one of their fighters, so why put Gervonta Davis in there? Right? Maybe that's why they didn't invite him. And maybe that's why Turki Alasheik hasn't made Gervonta Davis a ridiculously large offer to go to Saudi Arabia to fight. Because he's never wanted him to go over there to do it because Gervonta Davis isn't in the game plan. And I've been telling you, for the most part, American boxing is not in the game plan other than to siphon off talent to go and fight on those cards like Shakur Stevenson is doing as an undercard fighter. As an undercard fighter to Dmitry Bivol and Arthur Beterbiev. That is not a situation that is going to grow American boxing, man. That's the thing. That's the thing that I took away from that observation. One, he did not get asked to go to be on the Undisputed game. And number two, Turki Alasheik ridiculed him for asking to be treated the same way that everybody else is being treated. And Gervonta Davis is not stupid because he said, hey, hold on, if that's your guy, then, and I'm going to your hometown, it's going to take, I more than likely going to lose. And I'm telling you, that is what Turki Alasheik right now did to Deontay Wilder in the way that he positioned Deontay Wilder as having to fight after one round in 2 years. 1 round in 2 years, he had to fight an active Joseph Parker in this mini tournament that Turki Alasheik was having. And then in his comeback fight, had to fight Zhilei Zhang, a 6'8", 300-pound heavyweight, streaking heavyweight. Turki Alasheik did not put Deontay Wilder in a position to be successful. Do you know who Turki Alasheik put in a position to be successful? Anthony Joshua. By giving Anthony Joshua Robert Elanius and Francis Ngannou before giving him a world championship shot against Danny Dubois. Danny Dubois, in my personal opinion, is an easier fight than Joseph Parker and Zhilei Zhang. Or at the very least, is the same level of fighter as Zhilei Zhang and Joseph Parker. At the very most, he's the same level as them. So Gervonta sees what's going on with Turki Alasheik, and so should every other American fighter that's got sense. I'm telling you, I'm looking at this fight with Shakur like, man, I certainly hope that roll of the dice pays off, man, because Lord have mercy. That is the situation, man, that people don't even do in the United States. Do you know that there are fighters that are like, man, I don't even want to fight in Texas? If I fight in Texas, I'm going to be at risk of getting robbed in Texas because of the judges in Texas. People are saying, if I go to fight in Japan, you're going to get robbed by the judges in Japan. If you go fight somebody, a popular Filipino fighter in the Philippines, and it's a close fight, you're going to get robbed in the Philippines. So you're going to go to Saudi Arabia fighting somebody, this guy saying, it's my guy, why he controls the judges, he controls the sanctioning bodies, he controls Ring Magazine and the press. No, dog, pay me extra. And you better pay me some Ferraris to talk to you and a lot of extra money to show up when all I have to do to get my money and get treated fairly is go to Las Vegas, go to LA, go to Atlanta, go to DC, go to Baltimore, go to New York, go to Dallas. I can go to Gervonta can go to any one of those places and be treated fairly and get a whole lot of money for his fights. So why shouldn't Turki Alasheik have to pay extra for him to give up all of that to go handicap himself to go fight Turki Alasheik's fighter? But again, I'm telling you, they were really never interested in Gervonta Davis because that's not the long-term play. The fact that you know that he wasn't even asked to participate in the game and he's not been sent offers and had personal phone calls, man, stop that stuff. That's not what they're trying to do. Anyway, that's my take on the matter. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Deuces.